Yes, guys, we're hitting the road again. You're not gonna believe it. We're going back to home decor to see if we can get the tiles today because, like I been telling you and keep on saying it in the last few videos, that that Friday is gonna be the first day of this little spruce up of the kitchen. They're gonna come to start Friday, so Friday's demolition day. Oh yeah, let me get into this car. Oh gosh, I tell you, this summer. Oh, we love summer, you know, but me I tell you, say, over here, so the summer merciless. There's no breeze. So what we do, we run to get into the air condition. Ooh, and just, ooh, I can't even find words. Let me just get these water and things that I have here into the car. This is the cooler thing here. Oh, what, we have water here already, man. Put water there, so okay, let me just then put my yogurt in there. And I bring my chia seeds, guys, and I bring this, a yogurt. This is not the yogurt I should be having. I should be having a cottage cheese, but I bring this anyway because a girl got to live a little bit. You can't be too strict on yourself, otherwise you wouldn't be able to keep up with it. So I'm gonna put this in my little cooler here. Take some of the water out, drop that in there, and put my yogurt in there. Like when I call it the Joe Pesci moment. When the Joe Pesci moment hit, I put these glasses in there. So when the Joe Pesci moment hit, meaning when I get hungry, you know, I'll have something to quickly snack on, you know. So that's what it is. And today, you know what I had for breakfast? What time it is now? It's now 12, almost 1 o'clock, 12:54, and around 11:30 or so, I had a tin bammy and an egg white, right? That's what I had. I fried an egg white, but of course, you know, it's not no whole heap of grease or anything. In one of those non-stick pan, I just quickly spruce up an egg white, and that's what I had. I shouldn't say spruce up. That word is for something else, but whip up. I quickly whip up an egg white, and that's what I had. So now, hubby's in the car, and I reversing, you know. You see how me take my time? That's because I'm reversing out of the shared driveway we have to the back of our homes on this avenue. But not everybody maintain their section of it, and it's a little on the bushy side, some parts of it. So I guess they didn't get to it yet. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not bashing anybody for how they keep the property, but it's to the point where it looks like I'm gonna have to take a machete and come and chop off a few of those limbs that are hanging out that I can't seems to maneuver. Look, I have to go forward now because bush and more bush in this little driveway here. But I don't know, it was never like this before. Right, baby?
Yep.
You never get this bad with all this bush.
Remember, I used to brush it?
Yeah, my husband used to clean it out.
I used to clean it every year.
But
every year I clean this thing.
I saw some people sitting out there.
Yep.
A young man sitting out there the other day. So I don't know if they're new or what. That is one of the things, you know, guys, in when you live in this place, you don't necessarily know for sure when you get a new neighbor or something. But my husband is very good at that because he's an outside guy. He's always outside, so he's very observant. He will notice if there's a new car in the neighborhood or if something is going on, you know. He's good like that. But me, so many other things on my mind, I just shot through. So this is what is happening here. The garbage truck. Yeah. Go, mama, go. Yeah, you're not going. Yeah, so. Yeah, so he's good like that. But I'm not. It will take me a little bit while longer for me to recognize that. Oh, I'm seeing this person. I'm seeing this car. You know, seeing this this situation more
You
free.
have to know your surrounding. You have to know your surrounding. You have to know as much. You have to know a lot. You know what I mean? When things change, you know. When things, you have to know, man. And your neighbor have to know you too. Like how we are well known in our neighborhood. Because we're outside.
Yeah.
Always outside.
We're outside people, but he is super outside person, especially in New York. In Jamaica, I'm outside all the time because the weather is nice. The summer is beautiful. You have the breeze, you have cool spots where you can go get a shade. But here's a lot, man. It's like you're in the oven all the time, and me and the heat, not so friendly. But you see, guys, I tell you, and I think I've said it before and I'll say it again. A lot of women nowadays, especially, these high career, high professional, successful women, they I don't need a man, and they all, what's the word I'm looking for? They're all independent and they're all this, that, and the other. And they don't need a man, they can do everything. But I have to tell you something. There is a level of truth to that where you don't need a man for a lot of things in terms of, taking care of you in some ways. But I tell you something, having a man in your environment, in your home, makes the world a difference. Why don't I worry about those things that we just talk about? If somebody's new or if something is new, this, that, and the other, I don't have to use those part of my senses much because I know I have a security pretty much. My husband is going to make sure he's going to tell me, he's going to alert me, so I get that feed from him. So, and some of us ladies at home with the husband, certain things I don't even know. I don't know what it is like to do certain things or to even think about certain things. I really don't, because he does. And if he's not around, then of course I can do it. So I understand when these ladies are saying that they don't need these men. They don't need a man in their life. That's because they have to do everything for themselves. So it's like they can't see the purpose of the man. It keeps that feminine side of me where, he goes, he washes the car, he takes the garbage out, he mows the lawn, he kills the bugs, he makes those things. I don't have to worry about it. He fixes things, he does those things. If I was this, not if I, but the single women, they have to call somebody, they have to rely on somebody. I don't even think about these things. I don't even think about it. Not that I'm talking about it. I don't even think about these things. The long and short is not what I do, and you need a man, guys. You need a man around the place. It's good to have one. What do you say, baby?
That's good to know.
He said it's good to know. It's good to know. Woo, woo, woo. So how about you independent men? Huh? You guys like to have a woman around the place?
No, we're not independent.
You're not independent?
No, men are independent. No man is independent.
Oh gosh, guys.
We're not independent.
Oh my gosh, no man.
If we were independent, we wouldn't want a wife.
Oh my, no, sir, if you fix the camera for you. What you said, man not independent?
No.
How come?
How man is independent? Man is not independent. We are not independent.
I thought you guys was independent, and like some of us ladies, you don't need no wife, you don't need no woman.
Hear a man say they're independent yet. I don't think you ever hear a man say, "Oh, I'm independent. I don't need a wife. I don't need a woman." No, man. We don't think like that.
We don't want a wife. Guys, they want us. They need to have a wife. Hui.
Yep, we're not independent in a relationship.
Wait, so there's no shame in the game. We're not independent.
Nope.
So when you hear the woman them say they don't need no man, what does that do for you guys? What does that? How does that resonate with you guys?
If they say they don't need no man, that means there's nothing you can do for them.
Right.
They can do everything for themselves. So that's a very difficult woman to be with. An independent woman who tell you point blank that I'm independent, I don't need a man. That's a difficult woman to deal with or live with.
Oh.
Because they're gonna tell you that all the time.
So what you said is it's not an attractive thing.
No.
Wait.
It's not attractive. But these women now, you can't teach them nothing. They won't learn nothing from you. They know everything. So there's no real connection. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
They cannot learn anything from you because they're so independent. They cannot learn anything from you.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is the problem. A man is in a relationship, to be like a, be like a mentor, somebody can go to with a problem, somebody you can talk to. But these women, they don't need that. You're independent,
Now what if she's beautiful and what if she's a beauty? She's drop dead gorgeous. As she says, she's independent. How does that work?
Same thing. Same thing. You're beautiful, intelligent, career-wise, everything, blah blah blah, about everything in the world. I say you don't need a man. You're independent. I don't know about that one. I think a woman who can think like that will have to explain to you what that is.
But as men, you guys are not going for those kind of women.
No, sir. Then too challenging. You get a lot of challenge and a lot of.
Do you date them or you just not wife them? How does
they
it
can't
work?
learn nothing from you.
But do you guys date them then? Okay, so you're not marrying them, but do you date them?
Well, I guess man date them. Men will date them. But having a hard time if you stay in a relationship. A very difficult time. It is very hard for them to stay in a relationship. Put it that way. I think so. Personally, I think that is the problem. You can't. What can you do for these women? Not much. Nothing much.
So those women are just, I don't even know what I would say about women like those. I don't want to say they're arrogant. I don't want, but they're missing out on a lot. I don't know if they've been bruised badly, or what is it that caused them to think that they can do everything for themselves. They don't need a man. Maybe they've gone through some really bad relationships. They've had some bad experiences, and they're traumatized in some way, and they have not moved on from it. But if you know that no man stands alone, especially if you have faith, especially if you believe in God, you can't see yourself as being so independent where you don't need to have a partner. I mean, just to have someone present in your home as a husband or a partner, a spouse, whatever it may be. No, it's a piece of it's a headspace that it's joyful, because you have somebody there who is there to support you, who is there for you. There's somebody you can call to bring you, in the simplest form, a cup of tea, or to say, my head is hurting me. So, not saying that you don't want anybody and you don't need anybody, that wouldn't work for me as a woman. I don't look at it that way. I need to have a partner. I need companionship. I need a friend. But you need a good one. You don't need to be in a relationship where you're being abused and this kind of a thing. But if you have a good relationship, it's a beautiful thing, I think.
This neighborhood, man, it's this neighborhood. We pass all the pretty homes them already.
You can turn the camera on. Anyway, guys, as usual,
nice.
turn it. Let's flip the camera so you can drive a little bit with me on the street. So flip the camera. Okay. So we're heading on to this neighborhood. Is beautiful. Look at the tree-lined street. Beautiful. I always love this neighborhood.
These homes are so nice. Oh my Lord.
It's gorgeous.
These homes have history now, but they have a history for this neighborhood. I don't remember it now.
They shoot movies around here sometime,
Yep.
It's a beautiful neighborhood.
Beautiful neighborhood.
We used to walk around here because we used to live in this neighborhood,
Mhm.
not too far from here, like 2 blocks over.
Mhm.
So we used to come out and walk and stroll these neighborhoods. You know,
Mhm.
it's nice when the snow falls
Yeah.
and you know everything is just clean and
Mhm.
pretty and the trees are covered with the snow. Oh
Mhm.
Lord, it used to be beautiful.
Yeah, man, beautiful neighborhood. We used to walk all the way up here.
Mm.
But we get my first job on Coney Island Avenue.
Oh yeah.
First job. When I
First job
came.
in America.
First job in America.
I wasn't too far from here
Not
either.
far from here.
Because you
I used to walk it. I used to walk sometimes. You know?
used to walk to work.
I used to walk to work. It's a long walking. Maybe a mile.
The mile is not long.
I mean,
Oh,
it's a long walk, man.
It's more than a mile in there. But it's not a mile.
Remember the first time I came off the bus? I came off the bus right at Coney Island just to walk down. Oh my God! I took the wrong turn. I went the wrong way. I went the opposite way. You know, my marker was the subway. You know, the Q train was my marker. And how come I cannot reach to the queue? Why taking it so long? You know, it take me long to reach to the queue, and I realize I'm in a different neighborhood altogether. I have to walk all the way back and find my way home.
A lot of first timers in New York, I don't know about other developed worlds, especially when you're coming from other developed countries, especially when you're coming from a small town, you know, as where we're coming from in Jamaica. It's not it's it's not easy to get lost. You just everything you see, you don't get lost that easily. You know, but when you come to America where every corner practically look the same, I don't know any of us who come here who have not had that experience where we get lost.
Everybody get lost.
You walk, you get lost. You drive, you get lost. you're just getting lost.
Get lost, man.
And those days, you know, you have to walk with the phone number in your pocket or in your purse because they had the phone booths at the corner where you have to go and make a phone call and look I'm talking about my experience, and I would call my dad and I say, Dad, I don't know how to get home, you know, and my dad said, where are you? And I'm like, I don't know. And he says, look up and look at the street sign. And I says, okay, one sign says this, one sign says that. Dad said, but you're right there in the corner, come down.
Come down.
Come down. But when he says come down, like he said, come east, come west, I don't know what is east or what is west. So I'm going down. As it turns out, I'm going in the opposite direction. That's you should be at the door by now. Where are you? Oh Lord, I'm in the opposite direction. That's it. Okay, just turn around and come back up. I'm gonna meet you. And that's how I got home.
Yeah.
And he came out and he showed me around again and again and that was it, you know. We've had those experiences. The other thing is that you're coming from, like you went out. We went out one evening and we're getting back home. It was nighttime, and I was on the bus, and I was completely. When I tell you, my sense of direction was disoriented,
Yeah,
man.
you get disoriented over here very much, a lot.
You know, I was going in the right direction and I'm thinking I'm going in the wrong direction. I was all mixed up. Oh my God, when I got off the bus, I was like lost again because I wasn't sure
Where to turn.
Where to turn.
Right.
I know I got off in the right place, but where to turn was a mess. I couldn't tell.
That was it. You stand for a while and say, okay, where to turn.
You try to collect yourself and you you turn this way and you turn that way and you turn around, and then eventually maybe it takes you take me a good
Right.
5 minutes or so
Right.
to collect myself and to realize oh, I need to go in that direction. You know what I mean? So
You need a marker too.
yeah, man, you need the markers
You need
for
a marker
sure.
for sure.
But sometimes when you get the markers, because the buildings span like the corner of 2 blocks, you know, it is on the corner, so you don't know which direction to go, if you're to go that way or it's a mess. You know, now my GPS in my system have grown and I've matured, and you know, my ability to navigate is so much more sharper. I don't know, I think with age something happens, you know. I've gotten much sharper in a lot of ways.
Well, you sharp all the way with the direction and the way you are.
Yeah.
Me still struggle with it from time to time. Because I took the subway so long. You know, I took the subway to work for many years, you know. So I wasn't like driving around and figuring out the place and everything like that. So after I start driving now, I realized that you need to just drive and get a feel of where you are, east, west, north, south. You know what I mean?
Yes, that compass.
Yeah, man.
My compass is very good. Wherever I am at, even if I don't know, I know in which direction I need to go.
Right.
Whether it is east, west, north, or south,
Right.
I can easily tell which direction
Right.
I need to go into.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't put in the GPS where we're going, but I think
Third Avenue. I think we turn and go right across.
So we turn it, we come off a Second Avenue and go down?
Yeah, second and go down to third.
Okay. We exit at Second Avenue, right? I think. Oh yeah, because we're going to Third Avenue, so
Check this thing out.
let's make sure
Make sure.
that oh yeah.
Make sure.
Okie
Now
dokie.
go straight ahead and then enter the motorway.
We're on the motorway, guys. This car, I tell you, I read about this English lady with her accent
You can
and her
change it to
English.
whatever you want to. You can go anything and change it.
No, I like it.
Yeah, me like it too. You can change it to American. Anything you want to change it to.
We can change the narrator's voice.
Yep.
But I like
2
her.
miles, keep right and take the exit.
Yeah. Exit 4 we're taking actually. Exit 4 we're going to take? Yes, have to be because we're going to exit 3.
Exit 2.
You said 2? What is the we take? I don't know.
I think it's going to take exit first. Exit 2.
Exit 2?
Yep.
Oh boy, see? Exit 2. What's that? You see how that person drives crazy, guys? We just beg God to take us safely and give us journey mercies because the roads, you have crazy drivers everywhere. Everywhere. Guys, if anybody on here from St. Elizabeth, South Side, Junction Side, I mean, we got the bad news this morning that we lost one of our dear friend Shane. You know, I mean, this morning when I got the news, I couldn't even go to work. I was all prepared upon everything to go to work. I'm tell you, say, it hit me so hard. It took me a while to get myself together. I mean, you know, my husband and I were talking as much as, you know, boy, these things just can't. You can't. It's unsettling to some extent.
We just left him in Jamaica. We spoke to him and everything.
You know, Shane is a good friend of the family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Shane picked me up from the airport, dropped me off at airport. Shane is there for us.
Come to the family
You
function.
know, every family function, everything. You can call upon Shane. Shane will come. Shane is just a cool guy.
Yes.
You know, Shane will come help you do anything you want to do. You know, Shane is just cool like that. I'm gonna tell you, it's a big loss, man. It hit hard, me I tell you, man.
After
Gosh.
0.4 mile, keep right, take the exit 2 towards 4 Avenue, 3 Avenue.
Guys, may I tell you, it's a big hit. It's a big hit for us to have lost Shane. Yeah. My God. You know, my husband and I, we were talking and we were saying, boy, you know, we have some big
Now
decisions.
keep right and take the exit.
Some big decisions in this life to make, and you worry about this and you worry about that, and you can't too worry about the future. You know, you have to live for today because tomorrow
After
no
a quarter
promise.
of a mile, turn left onto 3rd Avenue.
Well, we saying those things constantly. You know, the passing of each one of our loved ones. We keep on saying this thing, but I tell us, guys, we have to put these things into practice. Live, just live, man. Live and let live. with everything in this life. Because we know it's dead sure, but it's hard to deal with when it comes. Rest in peace, Shane, my brother.